woodchucker in the world isn't as sweet and cute as this story? A professional photographer went viral for a photo she posted on Facebook. It was a personal photo of her 4-year-old son and his favorite doll. Are these not the most adorable pictures you've ever seen? Come on. His name is Jensen. The doll's name is 3, which makes it even funnier. And his mom's name is Ashley. Let's surprise them on Skype right now, y'all.
Squeak.
Hey, what's up, Jensen? What's up, Ashley? I'm Kelly Clarkson. Oh my gosh, you're so cute. Okay, before we get to the photo, what's the story behind this adorable doll named 3?
Well, my husband, he left for deployment in January of 2018. And at the time, I have 3 children, and they were all kind of upset and down about it. So I took them to Walmart to go and pick out a toy. And Jensen was looking over in the trucks and everything, and he kind of wandered over to the doll section and looked up on top of the shelf, and he pointed to this baby doll, and he said, "I want her, Mom." He picked her out a stroller and some bottles, and he pushed her in that stroller to the checkout.
Oh my gosh. So what kind of things do you and 3 like doing, Jensen?
What do you like to do with 3?
Play.
Play?
You like to play?
What else do you do with her?
In a bath.
You take her in the bath?
Yeah.
It's so adorable. I love it. Thank you so much, Ashley and Jensen. I'm going to officially like your Facebook post right now. Bye, 3. All right, I just want to say thank you to all my guests, Billy Eichner, Henry Winkler, Henry Golden, Mandy, Vanessa, and of course, little Mimi. Keep watching to see all my guests sing our karaoke encore backstage. Have a great day. If you're not, change it.
Northfield Fireplace and Grills, your outdoor living experts. We specialize in the largest selection of grills, outdoor kitchens, pergolas, and pavilions. Enjoy outdoor living with Northfield Fireplace and Grills.
Northfield Fireplace and Grills, and so much more.
Clogged gutters cause damage to your overhang and trim, your landscaping, your flower beds, even your foundation. Let me keep your gutters clean forever with Leaf Guard, the only seamless one-piece rainwater management system with a clog-free guarantee. And if you call in now, you can take advantage of this limited time offer, the $99 install sale. You buy Leaf Guard from us, we install it for $99 and choose 25 months no interest financing or a $400 Lowe's gift card with purchase. Be sure to ask about our flexible installation schedule here at Leaf Guard. Leaf Guard, the gutter that never clogs, guaranteed. And look at this incredible financing. Choose 25 months, no interest financing, or a $400 Lowe's gift card with purchase of Leaf Guard. This is a limited time offer. Call now to receive dinner to go, a free $50 gift card with your in-home estimate and gutter inspection. Time's running out to take advantage of these savings this month. Leaf Guard, get it and forget it.
We've been here for Ohio's injured since 1928 and will continue during this pandemic. Reach us 24/7 by phone or online.
We're connecting with doctors. We're connecting with community experts. We're connecting with you. This is Connect by 3 News.
Hello again and welcome in to 3 News Connect. I'm Jay Crawford. I hope you're having a great Wednesday so far. We begin each day at noon with our top 3 headlines in the fight against the coronavirus. First up, Governor DeWine is forming 2 groups to help come up with a recommendation on reopening restaurants, barbershops, and salons. The 2 groups will be made up of industry leaders as well as citizens. While Ohio schools won't be returning for the school year, California Governor Gavin Newsom says classrooms could reopen as soon as late July, creating an early start for the next academic school year. And this is a sign of the times. There is a growing shortage of the heartburn drug Pepcid. This comes after news that hospitals are studying if it could be a treatment for COVID-19. Experts warn these are only studies and it's too early to say if it will actually work. The big news out of Columbus yesterday, Governor Mike DeWine announcing it will not be mandatory to wear masks in public. This was a change of heart in his original order announcement. Lena Lai breaks down what this means for us.
I've heard you, and we're not going to mandate this.
But wait, just 24 hours earlier.
No mask, no work, no service, no exception.
An about face by Governor Mike DeWine, no longer requiring that store workers and customers wear face masks. He now calls it a recommendation. But why?
People looked at this and they said, that's one government mandate too far.
Reaction was swift. On our WKYC Facebook page, Carla wrote, he definitely caved. Meanwhile, Vanessa wrote, if you want to wear a mask and feel safe, that's your choice. At least 8 states now require residents to cover their faces inside businesses or public transportation. In Akron, all passengers and staff on the Metro RTA will be required to wear face coverings beginning Wednesday. 2 weeks ago, outrage over Philadelphia officers dragging a man off a bus for not wearing a mask. The incident raises the question of enforcement and citizens' rights.
I want people to feel comfortable in here.
At Transitional Design, an estate moving and resale boutique in Broadview Heights, they'll require face masks for everyone, even without a state mandate.
I think people will respect us more that we are being safe.
And it is the hope of Ohio leaders that a mandate isn't necessary, that it's not a matter of rights, rather what is right.
Because I think it's in their interest, and I think they also are going to find it's in the interest of people who are working there.
In states requiring masks, there have been lawsuits challenging the government mandates, but private businesses do have a right to require a mask, similar to the no shoes, no shirt, no service rule, as long as the policy applies to everyone and does not discriminate. If you don't leave, you could be charged with trespassing. Lena Lai, 3 News.
Lena, thank you very much. We've been telling you about the struggles for small business owners who haven't been able to get those government loans. Many turn to their insurance companies to see if they could perhaps get some financial relief and their losses covered that way. But many of those claims are being denied.
I've always paid my premiums. They're right here. I've done my end of the contract, and I can't help but feel they need to do the same.
Troy Stacy owns a Columbus vinyl shop and is now suing Cincinnati Insurance. 2 local spots, Mitchell's Ice Cream and Nighttown Restaurant, are also suing the company. Cincinnati Insurance did not respond to our questions. Lawmakers in 7 states, now including Ohio, have proposed legislation to require insurance companies to cover coronavirus losses. Cuyahoga County got $215 million to help pay for costs racked up during the pandemic. The county says it has spent $4.5 million of that $215 so far to buy PPE and to support small businesses through the Small Business Resource Center. The remaining money will be used to fund additional sport programs in the coming days, but it cannot be used to make up for revenue lost due to the sales tax. As the state of Ohio reopens, for now, Catholics will continue to worship remotely. The Catholic bishops say they're supporting the governor's limits on public gatherings and hope to return to services the weekend of May 30th. Meanwhile, they say they're working to figure out the most reasonable and responsible way to get people back to Mass. There's a new homework hotline for Akron area students thanks to University of Akron undergrads. Cheyenne Auxlaw and Matthew Dirksen offer free tutoring with a trained education major in any subject. They do all this through a video or a phone call. What a service. The program starts today. It will run Monday through Friday. The hours will be 10 a.m. through 2 p.m. until the end of the school year. So, parents, if your students need help, you can get it. Sign up, 20-minute sessions if you want. You can find the link on our website, WKYC.com. Schools have had to completely do an about-face when it comes to graduation plans for their senior class. But some schools are getting creative to make sure their students can have as much of a traditional graduation experience as possible. Romney Smith takes a look at how.
North Royalton High School seniors are normally buzzing about graduation, but this year the principal made an announcement that no senior wants to hear.
I know this will come as a shocking blow to you, because it did to me. The Department of Education is expecting that we will recognize our students in a virtual ceremony.
Most high schools will also hold virtual ceremonies, but at Fairview High School, faculty, staff, and students pushed for more.
We need like a sense of togetherness. We don't want to see each other through screens. We don't want to have this like divider between our graduations.
Starting June 9th, graduation inside Fairview High School will last for several days. Each day will be divided into 10-minute increments, so all 130 seniors get their opportunity to individually walk the stage.
Enter the auditorium. We'll have Pomp and Circumstance playing in the auditorium. The aisles will be open that they can walk through. There'll be areas where family can space out and see the graduates get their diploma.
Senior Paula Espinosa tells me it's the perfect combination of a commencement ceremony and social distancing.
It'll be good that they don't have to see me through a screen. It'll be good that they'll be there in the moment with me. That will definitely be one of the most proudest moments of my life.
A 10-minute time slot Principal Vicka hopes will still be special.
It's troubling times, and yes, they've missed out on things, but there will be other things in their life that they will experience, and high school graduation is one thing. I think that, again, is why we're trying to make this as normal as possible.
2 other creative graduation ceremonies that we've confirmed is a parade followed by a virtual graduation ceremony in Richmond Heights and also a drive-in ceremony in the Brecksville-Broadview Heights district. Romney Smith, 3 News.
All right, Romney, thank you very much. Today, 3 News Connect is giving a big senior shout out to Devin Ramsey. Devin is a senior at Barberton High School. He's a varsity letterman in both soccer and tennis. And how about this? He was a team captain in both sports as well. This fall, he plans to attend Stark State College. And Devin, we say congratulations and good luck to you. And we want to honor your seniors. So send us pictures. Go to WKYC.com/senior shoutouts. 3 News Connect is coming right back. Changes coming for Warehouse Club Costco. Today, they announced all shoppers will be required to wear a mask beginning May 4th. The company says shoppers must have their nose and mouth covered at all times. Costco will continue to allow only 2 people per membership card into the store at a time. Another change starting Monday is a return to normal store hours. President Donald Trump has ordered meat processing plants to remain open amid concerns over growing coronavirus cases and the impact that has on the nation's food supply. He's invoking the Defense Production Act, declaring them critical infrastructure. The president's executive order also sends more protective gear for employees at meat plants, which have really been hit hard by COVID-19. More than a dozen of these plants have closed down due to the virus spreading amongst workers. Vice President Mike Pence dealing with criticism, this after refusing to wear a mask while visiting the Mayo Clinic, despite the fact that it is hospital policy there. Pence toured the facility and spoke firsthand to researchers, thanking them for their efforts in the fight. You can see in this video, though, he is the only one not wearing a mask. Here's what he said when asked about his decision.
With regard to wearing a mask, I'm tested on a regular basis. And when the CDC issued mask guidelines, it was to make sure that people that have contracted the coronavirus and may not have symptoms wouldn't unintentionally convey it to others. And so the fact that I'm tested regularly and people around me are all tested regularly, I knew that was not a risk for me.
In a now deleted tweet, the Mayo Clinic wrote that it had informed the vice president and his team that it was policy to wear a mask in the hospital. Well, Ohio's primary election is over weeks after it was originally scheduled back in March. Vice President Joe Biden won in the Democratic race for president here, no surprise there. But we're also getting a number of levy results coming in now, and the news is good for Willoughby Eastlake City Schools. They passed after a failure in November led to big cuts. Also passing Canton City Schools. They were facing deep cuts after already slashing millions from their budget a year ago. Another issue that passed, Summit County voters overwhelmingly approved the levy, which provides 90% of the Park District's funding. We have an updated list on all the election results. You can see that on WKYC.com. Well, we've been telling you about popular beaches that have been reopening here in the United States after being closed because of the coronavirus. A lot of them, like this beach here in Corpus Christi, Texas, have been absolutely packed with people enjoying the sun and the surf. We've seen similar scenes in California and in Florida. But it is a much different picture in Italy, where beaches remain closed. Take a look at this footage from beaches in Sperlonga, Italy. Completely deserted. Hotels, which are normally completely packed right now, are empty. And for the entire spring and summer seasons, they'll remain that way. Italy is one of the countries hit hardest by the coronavirus. Well, yesterday was a very surprise nice day. We were expecting rain. It didn't happen until late in the day. Will today be a washout? What will it bring? Holly Strano now with our forecast. Hi, Holly.
Jay, thank you. And it is certainly mild. It's windy. And as we look ahead into the afternoon on our National Design Mart forecast, by 2 o'clock, some of you are seeing some scattered showers. We're still going to have breaks in there. It's more so this evening and getting into tonight that we're tracking rain and wind and even thunderstorms with heavy downpours. Look at the view here at 9 o'clock. Pretty active across much of Northeast Ohio with those heavier rains at times. And we'll continue even through midnight seeing that. Then overnight it transitions to just some scattered showers. But through a lot of your Thursday, we are going to be dealing with on and off rain. It will be a cooler day. It's not going to be cold. We'll be in the 50s to near 60, but we'll definitely need those umbrellas handy as we head into tomorrow. And then the showers become fewer and farther between as we get into tomorrow night and the first part of Friday, perhaps a leftover sprinkle before we gradually clear things out. out. In the meantime, let's focus on some numbers here, because we started today in the 50s to near 60. Normal high is 64. We're talking 70s. Not a record, which would be highs in the mid 80s, but still feeling awfully fantastic. And what a blessing to just have these opportunities to get outdoors. So that all being said, as we get a look at your forecast for the rest of today, windy and mild, highs into the 70s, and again, mainly rain and thunderstorms later today. If you see some showers or even hear some rumbles this afternoon, they'll be in and out, and then it looks like more steady towards dinner, and especially this evening through tonight, and then into your Thursday. We're not talking stormy weather, but we are talking rainy weather through much of the day. So as I'm waking up with you tomorrow morning, we'll be tracking those showers. It'll be cooler than today, but not that cold. Highs around 60 degrees. Friday's only in the 50s. We'll have maybe a leftover little sprinkle and some cloud cover to start the day, but then we do gradually clear on your Universal Windows Direct 7-day forecast. And I got to tell you, Friday's May the 1st, and this is the first weekend of May coming up, and Saturday is looking phenomenal. That's going to be a great day to get outside. Highs 69 degrees, partly sunny. 70 on Sunday. It'll start dry. We'll bring in rain late, and then we've got that front moving through and another cool down into the 50s for early next week.
Holly, I will take the weekend forecast. It looks good. Still to come, she is only a sophomore in high school. Right now, she's also volunteering on the front lines of the coronavirus pandemic. We're going to introduce you to one of our 3 heroes. She is something else when we come back. Stay with us. The unmistakable voice of Whitney Houston. She was supposed to be one of this year's Rock and Roll Hall of Fame inductees, and she will still go in. It just won't be this week. Today was supposed to be the start of Induction Fest here in Cleveland. The 2020 induction ceremony, of course, will no longer happen this weekend, but has been moved to November, and we can't wait for this year's class to go in. Essential workers are the people in our community making sure that we have the supplies and the services that we need. They are vital to our everyday life right now. And we want to honor one essential worker making a huge difference during the day and still getting her homework done at night. Lindsay Buckingham introduces us to this 3 hero.
Anna is an amazing child. I knew it from the day she was born. when she looked at me. I just knew that she was special.
Loving words from a mother with good reason to brag about all her children. But there's something about Anna, a soft-spoken 16-year-old girl with a heart and smile built to lift others, even in trying times.
Keeping busy is helping me a lot, especially because I get to interact with other people at work since I won't be seeing anybody at school anymore.
Up until March 13th, school was at Avon Lake High School. Anna approaching the third quarter of her sophomore year. Now, like all Ohio students, school is at home for the rest of the year. But her studies wait until evening. That's because Anna is working here at Independence Village, a senior living community across town.
Yeah, I go in the morning, it starts at 7, and then I stay as long as I can to help them.
She works as a server, bringing food to the residents' doors, while the main dining hall remains off limits for now.
Yeah, it's an extremely hard time for them. They can't really see anyone, so we like to bring joy to them.
That joy coming from music and a dance party from a safe distance at their doorstep.
You put our dance moves to shame.
Yeah, long time ago.
It just warms my heart knowing that me or someone else can make someone's day, just helping them by doing something small.
Something small, in this teen's eyes, is having a big impact at home.
She is a hero in my eyes because I was laid off due to the virus, and so she just wants to do something to help our family.
Whether helping at home or at work, Anna understands her purpose, to be a light at a time when too much is uncertain.
She has so much empathy for the world, so she's going to make it a brighter place.
Lindsay Buckingham, 3 News.
Wow, Lindsay, thank you very much for that story. What a hero indeed. Anna asked that we give a shout out to her coworkers, whom she says are all heroes too. We want to tell more stories like that. We know you have heroes out there. We want to know about them. Send us a photo and a brief description. You can text it to us, 216-344-3300. We are determined to continue honoring more of our local heroes. And as we head to break, we want to take a minute to recognize our local healthcare workers, all of them heroes, on the front lines of this awful pandemic.
Injured? A few clicks is all.
Welcome back to 3 News Connect. Here are the 3 big coronavirus headlines that have you talking right now. We start with coronavirus treatment on the way. It could be. The government says an experimental drug from the company Gilead showed promise in treatment of about 800 patients. That has the stock market very excited today. President Trump says the U.S. is closer to testing international air travelers for the virus. That would be key when it comes to opening our nation's borders. And this is really cool. Mattel has released a line of action figures honoring frontline heroes. They were just released today. There are actually 16 different action figures featuring doctors, nurses, EMTs, and delivery drivers. Mattel's Fisher-Price brand is also launching a Thank You Heroes set that includes 5 figures. All net proceeds will go to First Responders First. That's an initiative created to support first responder healthcare workers in the country. All these stories and more over at WKYC.com. They're also available on our app. Well, we've seen videos of teachers sending positive messages to their students during this very troubled time, but one local mom decided to switch it up. She helped create a video of the students for their teachers to see. Take a look. My heart is smiling ear to ear right now. That is awesome. The video was created for the teachers at Bryden Elementary School in Beechwood. Mom Jillian said she just wanted to show them appreciation for all their hard work, transitioning to online school and being so supportive of every student. Thank you so much for sending this in. And that's going to do it for 3 News Connect. We're out of time today. We're back tomorrow at noon. Please join us at 5 o'clock. Betsy Kling and the entire 3 News team joins me for What's New. We'll see you then.